What is going on, guys? GTwoGaming back with another video, and GoFest season is here. GoFest 2021 got announced a few days ago, and today we're going to go ahead and predict what I think is going to go down this year. Before we get into anything, I want you guys to keep two things in mind. One, this is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. This year is the 25th anniversary of Pokemon, and they specifically acknowledged that in their GoFest announcement, so it's going to be big. Two, this is the fifth year of Pokemon Go, so this is going to be a big, bad, and beautiful GoFest. It's gonna be crazy. I decided to overshoot a little bit on all of my predictions today because there's no telling how big they're gonna go, so we're gonna go ahead and shoot and we're gonna go for it. For this video, I've broken down a bunch of categories of GoFest. I'm talking, you know, what's gonna be in the special research, what's gonna be the new shiny, what's gonna be the new legendary, how the spawn's gonna look. So we're gonna get into all of that. We're gonna go ahead and compare how it was last year to this year and what we're going to expect. And honestly, man, I think I'm gonna be right on a lot of things. I did overshoot a lot because of, you know, because of it being an anniversary and all that good stuff, but I think, I don't know, I just have a good feeling about it. Anyways, let's get into it. Pokemon GoFest 2021 predictions starts now. We know it's going to be a 2-day event. It's going down on July 17th and July 18th. Now, last year it was a 2-day event, and both event days were 10 hours long, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. your local time. So I'm assuming we can expect the same, a weekend GoFest, 2 10-hour days. Each day is a little bit different. You get different spawns on each day. There's a different special research each day. There's different Pokemon in raids, all of that good stuff. But we're kind of going to mix it all into one because we don't know what's going to happen day 1, day 2, you know? So let's get to it. Category number 1. The mythical Pokemon to be released at GoFest 2021 is going to be none other than Melota. I believe I'm saying that correctly. Melota, the Generation 5 mythical Pokemon. The reason myself and the community are so confident about Melota being the next mythical Pokemon is because the GoFest logo has like little musical notes next to it, and that kind of is a hint because that's kind of what Melota is associated with. So, or is it Melota? Doesn't matter. That's going to be coming. It is worth noting that Melota does actually have 2 forms, so I'm assuming if we get one of the forms, we're probably going to get both of them. So technically, maybe we're going to get 2 mythical Pokemon, or you can just make it change somehow, and they're going to introduce that as well. But Melota is going to be the Generation 5 mythical Pokemon. I think we can all agree on that. Moving on, legendary raids. Last year during GoFest, the legendary raids were Dialga, Palkia, Giratina, both forms, and then Kyogre and Groudon. If I remember correctly, I think that's right. And those were amazing. People loved it. It was awesome. Now, I wasn't really rating too much during GoFest because there's so much else going on, but they're still really exciting. Now, for this year's legendary Pokemon, I think I have a really good idea of what it's going to be. I think we're going to be getting Zekrom and Reshiram raids with both shiny forms being available for the first time in Pokemon Go. I truly believe that. I think it makes a lot of sense. And then for day 2, because Melota is actually somewhat linked to Kyurem, I think Kyurem is going to be coming back to raids for day 2. I feel like the black and white version of Kyurem are going to be dropping because Kyurem does have 2 alternate versions. If not, I think we'll get shiny Kyurem, maybe both, maybe all, who knows. Those are my legendary predictions in terms of the raids this year. Now, special research. Now, there are 2 separate special researches on day 1 and day 2. Day 1 special research was fairly easy last year and it had a lot of good rewards, so hopefully we get the same again. On the special research for day 2, we were dude, it was amazing. Like, it was insane. We got Shadow, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo, and then we got Victini. So we got 4 Shadow legendaries and a mythical Pokemon. What do I think is going to happen this year? My prediction, we're going to get Shadow, Regirock, Regice, Registeel, and Regigigas. I feel like it makes sense. That's what I feel like we're going to be getting. Shadow Regis and then Shadow Regigigas. Obviously, we're going to get the mythical Melota out of the special research as well. Something's telling me that this is not enough and that there's a chance that Shadow Lugia and Shadow Ho-Oh are also going to be released. Who knows? We'll see, but I have a feeling we might also get Shadow Lugia and Shadow Ho-Oh. That might be too much, but again, I'm gonna overshoot. The next category, what are gonna be the new shiny Pokemon dropping at this year's GoFest? I have a really good list, man. I feel like it's gonna be right. I don't know, man. I have a good feeling about it. I'm just saying. The new shinies last year were the 3 Generation 1 starters with the Pikachu hat. We had Jigglypuff, apparently was a new shiny, Tangela, Tangrowth, Unknown G and O, Woobat, Swoobat, Quillfish, and then the regional Pokemon Heatmore and Durant. This year, I predict the shiny Pokemon that are going to be spawning, I think they're going to bring back the costume starter shinies. I think they're just going to bring that back forever. And then I think they're going to release some shiny unknown again. I don't think we're going to get G and O again. I think we're going to be getting FEST, Fest. As far as the regionals go, I feel like it's a pretty safe bet that we're going to be getting Heracross and Corsola. Their shinies are going to be available and they're going to be spawning during GoFest. I think that's a good bet. I feel like it's got a really good chance of happening. Plus, don't forget, Corsola's got a different form. It's got a Galarian form. So I also predict we're going to be getting the brand new Galarian Corsola spawning during the event, and probably that shiny too. That just makes sense. For the last couple of shinies, I have some big hitters here. This might be asking a little bit much, but I think this is going to be pretty cool if it happens. Shiny Cranidos and shiny Rampardos, obviously, and then also shiny Shieldon and shiny Bastodon. A phenomenal set of shiny families right there. I might be asking for too much, but again, who knows? And I feel like those shinies are going to come out during this year's GoFest. And then one last shiny. It's got to be like one random surprise shiny, like a random rare Pokemon. Rare. I think shiny Girafarig is going to be dropping during this year's GoFest. Just got a feeling. I don't know. Look at him. He looks like he's going to drop, right? I don't know. Now that we got all the craziness out the way, let's get to the bonuses, the overall bonuses of GoFest. I wanted to get the spicy stuff out the way first. So just like last year, we're going to be getting GoFest special eggs. That's going to be a thing. GoFest special stickers, just like last year. Increased duration on the incenses. Last year was 1 hour. I wish they made it longer, but 200 gifts to open in one day. I think they're going to bring that back as well. It's a lot of opportunities to get balls, revives, all that good stuff. And a new bonus that I think they're going to introduce this year is 2 times XP for the hours of the event on both days. The reason why I think they're going to give us double XP is because last year we didn't have level 50. That wasn't a, I don't think that was a thing yet. I think that came out after GoFest. So this year, because we have new levels available to us, I think they're going to give us more XP opportunities, so I wouldn't be surprised if we had double XP on one of, if not both of the days. Another bonus I think we're going to be getting is shiny Smeargle. I think that's going to be coming back for a pretty special event for GoFest. Last year we had Rotom in snapshots. Unless they bring him back again, I think it's going to be Smeargle. There's going to be special raids, of course. Last year we had all the crazy legendaries, but we also had Gible in raids. I think Unknown was in raids as well, so I would expect more of the same. Maybe some Gibles, maybe some Unknowns, and some new Gen 7 Pokemon, possibly. And of course, I kind of alluded to this earlier with the new shiny Pokemon. I think Unknowns are going to be back spawning in Pokemon Go, except I think instead of G and O, I think it's going to be FEST. I don't know if that's too many letters for them to drop. Who knows what it's going to be, but that's my prediction. A lot of bonuses right there, but I think that makes sense, man. I think a lot of that makes sense. And finally, the next main category, the spawns. What are the spawns going to be like at GoFest? Well, last year we had habitats, and each hour of the event was a different habitat spawning. We had like a fire, water, and then it was like some themed ones as well. There wasn't only typings. It was like friendship and battle and this and that. Who knows what they're gonna do, man? Those habitat spawns are always really random, and I really don't have any predictions for that. So we're gonna get some time of habitat spawns. But in terms of special spawns, last year, if you guys remember, we had Alolan Marowak spawning. We had Unknown spawning as well. So I think we can expect a little bit of the same. The Unknowns, of course. But instead of Alolan Marowak, I think Alolan Raichu is going to be spawning, just because we had Marowak last year. Makes sense to give us Alolan Raichu this year. It's a shiny I still don't have, so I'd love to get it. And some more special spawns, the regional Pokemon that I mentioned earlier. I think Heracross, Corsola, and Galarian Corsola are going to drop too. Now that covers about everything. That covers about everything that should be happening during GoFest, except for one thing. What is going to be the big bang? What's going to be the huge thing revolving around GoFest? That is going to be our first ever Mega Legendary Pokemon. My initial guess was Mega Rayquaza, and I think that's very much possible, but I don't think that's going to drop during this year's GoFest. It could, I hope, but I feel like Mega Mewtwo X and Y make more sense. If you're gonna drop Mega Legendaries, might as well drop the first one ever with Mega Mewtwo X and Mega Mewtwo Y. If not, maybe it's gonna be part of the Ultra Unlock at the end of the summer. They always do like a big global challenge and there's the Ultra Unlock at the end. Maybe then we'll get our first ever Mega Legendary. I don't know, but I do think there's gonna be like a Mega drop with this GoFest because we also didn't have megas last year, so there's something new they can add to this year's GoFest. That's about all I got for my GoFest predictions. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys agreed with anything I said, or if you think there's anything I left out, or if you guys have any other ideas. Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to see who's gonna be right. Maybe we can come back to this video when they announce the details and we'll see how we did. Man, like I said, dude, 25th year anniversary of Pokemon, 5th year anniversary of Pokemon Go. I would not be surprised if it was crazy. And I think the GoFest that I just mocked up right there is pretty gosh darn crazy. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys are hyped for GoFest, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you guys have not already. Turn on those the little bell, the subscription bell, so you guys are notified every time I do go live. The second we hear some GoFest news, you know I'm gonna come right to you with the news and get it going, man. I'm excited. GoFest season is almost here. Again, July 17th and 18th. I'm excited, and I think I'm right about a good amount of stuff in there. I think so. Have a good rest of your day, and I'll see your faces later. Deuces.